Alright, so before I go any further, I just want to inform you about how this review was originally supposed to be like a parody, you know, just talking about how amazing this movie was, sarcastically, of course. Talk about its exquisite storytelling,
God, it worked!
scrumptious looking CGI, it's absolutely heavenly acting, and how much of an absolute masterpiece it was. Then I watched the movie on its entirety, and here, look, don't even waste your time with this movie. There's nothing to learn about this movie. Even it's so bad. There's nothing to take away from this. It's not even a movie where you can say, "Oh, I learned what not to do." No, there's nothing worthwhile in this movie. Don't even waste your time. It was a waste of time, a waste of money. Yes, I paid money to watch this movie. Anyways, enjoy my review. So the movie starts off with these ambiguous shots of this New York-looking city. Then it switches to this just walking around in the street, and for some reason, she walks into this alleyway, gets mugged, shot in the mouth, and then this big purple monster comes out of nowhere and kills the dude. What a great start to establish the story. It switches to a one day earlier kind of a flashback scene or something. I don't know. The story revolves around this guy called Henry. Henry's a scientist, and he's in love. Yes, in love with this girl. But turns out this girl is the daughter of his boss, who also turns out to be a military general. Yeah, a military general. That sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? After that, the movie switches to this other scene inside this castle-looking place, and we see this abomination of a scene. Now you see? Now you see why part of me died while making this review? Then we see this weird fat dude. He's evil. He goes around and blows up historical monuments. Then it switches to Hank. Hank tries a test and becomes the big evil purple monster. He goes around, kills a lot of people by accident, gets taken to jail. In jail, the general dad finds him, and then the general dad takes him as a guinea pig, does some experiments on him, and then Hank is all sad and grumpy. Then the general comes up and says, "Oh, you want an antidote?" Hank is like, "Hell yeah, dude." Then Hank is taken into a place to kill the evil fat dude from the beginning, and that's basically the story. The general dad does end up betraying him, and I did gloss over like 60% of the movie, but it's not like any of that stuff is relevant to the actual story. It just makes no sense, and it's just there just to be there, just to make the film like an hour and 20 minutes long. So yeah, that's the amazing book in a nutshell. Avoid this movie at all costs. The story is stupid, it's hard to follow. The CGI is absolute trash. The shots in this movie are boring and repetitive, and the movie is just bad. It's not even funny bad like The Room. Even The Room deserves some respect and some recognition compared to this abomination of a movie. I mean, look at this. At the end, there's a 4 minute chase scene from the bulk and the military, and it's just the same shots repeated time and time again. And some shots don't even make sense. Like, for example, you just see out of nowhere the book is in the desert and you see an iguana with a laptop. Yeah, why? So in conclusion, just don't do yourself a favor and don't watch this movie. Don't make the same mistake I did and put yourself in the despair and agony for an hour and 16 minutes. And worst of all, don't pay money to watch this like I did. It's not worth it. Trust me.
Okay, it's time to get angry. This isn't happening. Okay, it's time for the secret weapon. Die!